This is the second application for the quadrant concept to find out the T ratios of fractional pi. If the angles are given in degrees and they are up to 360 degrees, then let them remain in terms of degrees only. That is, you can directly apply the quadrant concept in terms of degrees. But a simple suggestion, if the angle is more than 360 degrees, then it is always better to convert it in terms of radians, right? It is all to find out the value for T ratio, convert it to the form of radians, because then it becomes very easy to break it in terms of marginal value. Because if it is greater than 360 degree, like for example, if you have to find out the value of, say, cos 1140 degrees, then you have to break it as a multiple of 360 degree. Then you need to check the quadrant and all these things will follow. So better thing would be to convert that degree into radians. It is always easy. Let me tell you a few concepts before we start with the actual thing. Like for example, we need to find out tan 3 pi upon 4. The key, that is the key step for finding out the T ratios of fractional pi is to break the numerator in such a form that it can be cancelled by the denominator. That is the key step. To break the numerator in such a form that is in terms of sum or a difference so that it can be cancelled by the denominator. Like this 3 pi we can write as 4 pi minus pi whole upon 4. Is it clear? Is the idea to, that is how we break this. Is this thing clear? We break the numerator such so that it can be cancelled by the denominator. So this will become pi minus pi upon 4. If you distribute this 4 with both. Quadrant concept in terms of pi, 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. First, second, third, fourth, all sine, tan, and cos. Now see, pi minus which quadrant? Second, tan will be negative, function same. So this will be 10 pi upon 4. 10 pi upon 4, 1045 degree is 1. So final answer is -1. Is it clear? Look for this one. Say sine 41 pi or sine 43 pi upon 6. Sine 43 pi upon 6. Can we write this as 42 pi plus pi whole upon 6? Right? So this will be sine 7 pi plus pi upon 6. Now 7 pi. One complete round is of 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi. Now we need to check 7 pi. Till here it is 6 pi. Half a round will make 7 pi. Now it is 7 pi plus which quadrant? Third. In the third quadrant, sign is negative. Horizontal axis, function will not change. Sine pi by 6, that's equal to -1 by 2. Is it clear? This is the second application of the quadrant concept to find out T ratios of fractional pi. Is it clear? We'll do a few more examples. Is this much clear? Please note it down. Now look for this one. This is cosec 7 pi upon 6. So can we write this as, should I take you people as mature people? समझदार लोग मतलब सब. Do we really need to break it as 6 pi plus pi, or shall I directly write it as pi plus pi upon 6? Simple. I hope no explanation required for this. Now pi plus which quadrant? Third. Third quadrant cosec will be negative. Will the function change? So minus cosec pi upon 6. Cosec 30 degree. The reciprocal of sine 30. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. So this will be just -2. So last cosec 30 degree. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine. Sine 30 degree is 1 upon 2. So cosec 30 will be equal to, here, that trigonometrical table values you need to learn. Now look for this one. cos 33 pi upon 4. Stop writing. So this will be cos 32 plus. So this will be 8 pi plus pi upon 4. Right? 8 pi plus which quadrant? Fourth. First. It will be first quadrant. 8 pi. Multiple of 2 pi. 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, 8 pi plus will be first quadrant. Right? In the first quadrant, cos is positive. Horizontal axis function will not change. Answer is 1 upon 2. I hope this application is also clear. Yes, do it now. In this question, it is if sin x equals minus 3 upon 5, the value of sin is already given, and it is also given that x belongs to the third quadrant. Using this, we need to find out the value of all other t ratios. First of all, ignore the negative sign and make a right angle triangle on the basis of this. You can complete these things in the figure itself. We know that sin x is equal to, that is sin equal to p upon h, ignoring the negative sign, 3 and 5. And we can easily find out the third side, that is 4. Is it clear? No need to take x or k or anything of that sort, because we are not showing the calculations, we are marking the values directly on the figure. So this is allowed, this can be done. Clear this thing? Now we need to find out all other t ratios starting with sin x only. Sin, cos, 10, then cosec, sec, and cot. Watch out carefully. Sin was already given minus 3 upon 5. The only thing that we now need to do is to take care of the sign according to the quadrant. The quadrant is third. In the third quadrant, cos is negative, tan is positive. Cos is b upon h, so 4 upon 5. Tan is p upon b, so this is 3 upon 4. Is it clear? And now cosec reciprocal of sine minus 5 upon 3. Sec reciprocal of cos minus 5 upon 4. Cot reciprocal of tan will be 4 upon 3. So this is how we find out the missing t ratios in case one t ratio is given and the quadrant given. See, if the quadrant is not given, ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है, ध्यान से सुनना. अगर क्वाड्रेंट गिवन नहीं है तो क्या करेंगे, या कितनी पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती है, कितनी पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती है?
So two.
Exactly. Very good. That was Nandini.
Yes, sir.
Very good, Nandini. Exactly two possibilities, because each t ratio is either positive or negative in exactly two quadrants. See, first में तो all positive, यहाँ पर साइन, तो साइन अगर हम देखें तो पॉजिटिव होगा फर्स्ट और सेकंड में, और साइन नेगेटिव होगा थर्ड और फोर्थ में. अगर टैन की बात करें तो पॉजिटिव होगा फर्स्ट और थर्ड में, और नेगेटिव होगा सेकंड और फोर्थ में. राइट? सो ईच टी रेशियो इज आइदर पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव इन एग्जैक्टली टू क्वाड्रेंट्स. तो अगर क्वाड्रेंट मेंशन नहीं है, देन वी विल हैव टू डू इट इन टू केसेस. Is it clear? Depending upon the sign of the t ratio which is given to us. I hope I have made it clear. We'll do one more example based on this. Fifth question is sin x is equal to 12 upon 13 and x lies in the second quadrant. Using this, we need to show that sec x plus tan x is equal to minus 5. I don't want to see anyone writing in between now. So sin x is given, quadrant is given, and we need to find out, we need to prove that this is equal to minus 5. Rules, please stop doing that. Marking x over here, sin is p upon h, so 12, 13, this will come out to be 5. Now, because the value that we need to find out contains only sec and tan, so find out only these two values, nothing else. So sec x first of all. Now sec, in the second quadrant, positive or negative? Negative. So minus sec is h upon b, so 13 upon 5. Then we need to find out tan. In the second quadrant, again, tan is negative, so minus, and tan is p upon b. This is 12 upon 5. Now starting with LHS, LHS is sec x. Why are we not finding out other t ratios there? We need only these two. So this will be in place of sec, minus 13 upon 5 minus 12 upon 5, minus 25 upon 5, minus 5, which is the same as RHS. Is it difficult? Followed? Exactly the same thing you need to do for each and every. If 5 sin x is equal to 3, first write it in terms of a ratio. First thing, sin x equal to 3 upon 5. Second problem, they have not mentioned the quadrant. So because they have not mentioned the quadrant, so we can write that because sign is positive, which will happen either in the first quadrant or in the second quadrant. So quadrant will be first or second. So this we need to take care, right? Right angle triangle. So this is 3, this is 5, this is 4. Now case 1, when x belongs to the first quadrant, then all the values will be positive. Sec x. Sec is h upon b. So 5 upon 4. 10x. 10 is p upon b. So this is p upon 4. So now we'll find out the value of sec x minus 10x upon sec x plus 10x. Sec x is 5 upon 4 minus 3 upon 4. 5 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. So this will be 2 upon 8. Answer is 1 upon 4. Same way you will complete it in case 2. Case 2 you will do on your own. Am I clear with it? What will be right for case 2? X belongs to the second quadrant. And then these ratios will be that a sign will be negative for both. Clear, Manav? Ishira? सच बोल रहे हो? नमन? डाउट क्या था? Is she done?
No, sir, doing.
(1.4). 1 upon 4. Second part also. Minus नहीं आ रहा. Plus 1 upon 4. Done. I'm ending the class. I mean, I'm restarting the class.